I love what I do so much that I walked away from a potential basketball career for it.
Most platforms promise flexibility. We deliver it.
Lola Vision Systems isn't a defense contractor, it's an enabler of national resilience.
We build a software layer that makes hardware feel alive. It evolves, it adapts, and it updates without losing trust.
The last decade was about software. The next decade will be won or lost in silicon. So we've seen what happens when we rely too heavily on foreign supply chains. This is the course correction, and it starts with platforms like Lola.
My name is Adesanya, CEO of Lola Vision Systems. I've been in the semiconductor industry for 14 years. What I noticed when serving customers in the OEM industry is that there wasn't a whole lot of focus around the AI computation within mission critical devices. And when I say mission critical, I'm talking about things that people's lives are dependent upon. What we're doing is creating these chipsets that are constructed out of what we call Lego blocks, or AKA chiplets. And these chiplets can be assembled in a way that's a lot faster for the OEM to produce in volume at scale. And so essentially, we're able to create these chips, these AI chips, a lot faster and a lot more curated for a very specific mission set that the warfighter or defense contractor is looking to try to do.
My name is Randy Hollines. I've been in the software industry for over 20 years. The Chiplet configuration platform allows people to design tailored solutions from silicon all the way up to the software. So today, if you're building a solution, you have to buy off-the-shelf commodity processors, or you have to spend the time to design your own custom silicon, which can take over a year. What we're doing is we're taking the chiplets that can be provided by third parties and providing tailored solutions.
James Stewart. I work here at the Naval Surface Warfare Center in Crane, Indiana. We're the second largest naval base in the country. My department deals with a mission area called Electromagnetic warfare. And what that mission space does and what it deals with is typically pushing and or receiving, again, electrons and or photons, specifically for LVS. What attracted us to that company was their research and development and neural processing. We're looking at how can we get AI and ML on-prem on devices that are typically and or could be consumables, they could be expendable, attritable devices that are relatively cheap.
I'm Maynard Holliday. I'm the former Assistant Secretary of Defense for Critical Technology in the Biden-Harris administration. And during my tenure in the second Obama term, I helped stand up and architect the Defense Innovation Unit. We funded a neuromorphic chip at IBM called North Pole. It is based on human brain architecture with memory and compute co-located. That architecture allows for low power at the tactical edge. And so Lola Vision Systems has created a chip architecture with a neural processing unit that is also low power. And so that, in a military context, is invaluable because you cannot rely on cloud compute in a contested environment to be able to do AI inference. And so Lola Vision Systems addresses that issue and is consistent with the investment strategy that the department has in investing in neuromorphic compute.
They see the writing on the wall. We have to be quicker, we have to be more agile. Things are coming in hot and we want to make sure that we have enough resources available to us and the technologies. Working with groups like LVS, Lola Vision Systems, they also understand and get the urgency. The U.S., we're actively engaged in multiple conflicts, right, with another big one coming down the pike, which is the defense or the potential defense of Taiwan in 2027. So we just don't have enough time to ensure that we can help our men and women stay out of harm's way.
Hardware and edge AI are national security priorities because of the vulnerability of our supply chains. And so what we saw in the pandemic was an interruption of those supply chains on the domestic side, when you saw cars not being able to be delivered and completed because the chips from Asia could not get here. And so one of the tenets of the CHIPS Act is to reshore, onshore chip manufacturing back to the US so we are not vulnerable to those potential supply chain interruptions. If the Chinese go across the Taiwan Strait and take Taiwan and interrupt the flow of state-of-the-art chips from TSMC, that is an existential threat both to the commercial market as well as the defense industrial base. So to have a American-centric capability in neuromorphic processing units and be able to develop and manufacture them here is absolutely critical. Even though NVIDIA is a US-based company, all of their GPUs are made in Taiwan at TSMC. So Lola Vision Systems recognizes the unique advantages of NPUs, of neural processing units. And they are more efficient than GPUs, both from a power and a compute standpoint. And if we are to enable tactical systems, both maritime and air systems that are attritable, we're going to need AI inference at the edge for us to be successful. And Lola Vision Systems meets that need.